Alright, Thomas, I've synced up your videos, take you through slow motion pitch release. I've made this comments on the other lefties as well. We'll have to work specifically with you guys in the next block because we just have to talk about how we go through our leg kick. And yesterday, as we went through number 1 and number 2, I made a couple of comments, but in general, you're doing this fairly well right now. So if I just look at your head as you lift, I see you start to shift. Okay, so this would be a really good start. And then as you get out of this, just a little bit more turn away. Okay, so if I take you down into 2, can we just have a little bit more counter rotation where our body's turned away a little bit more, hips turned away a little bit more. So some good things I'm seeing right now. Back knee is in a good position. The timing of your body, you've traveled by the time you've gotten here right now, which is good. So we have a lot of good things to build on. Now it's just about enhancing them. So like if I take you right into here and I compare you to Aroldis Chapman, which is probably the best lefty that we can compare ourselves to, you're going to see him where his left arm is in this position, his body is going to be much farther down the mound. So these early movements where we're turned away, it's to delay our timing even more so we've gone farther before our hands and feet separate. The later things happen, the faster they tend to happen. Okay, so although we see good movements early, so contact happens here. Once your front leg actually firms up, which would be right there, so I watch for your right leg to freeze, you basically turn to throw halfway already. Okay, so we can see how much turn you have by the time your hips are fully turned. So that would be an indication that you're lacking hip and shoulder separation. We are not going to expect ourselves to have elite levels of hip and shoulder separation, but we're going to mimic the movements of higher velocity throwers to try to get closer to them. So what we would want to see is by the time you plant your lower half, your upper half would look a lot more like this, relatively speaking. So hopefully have a good holiday, and we'll continue to build on this in the next block.